You know, I'm noticing that I'm getting this this feeling towards this game. I wake up in the day and I'm already thinking about jumping back in. I'm already excited about getting back in and exploring more of this game and what the world has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Starfield. Now look at something that's actually pretty fun. Watch. We're on a planet here, or a moon, that has extremely low gravity. And so by the time our boost refills, we're ready to jump again, and we can continue to go higher and higher and higher, and higher and higher, and higher and higher. If we spent enough time here, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe we reach a limit, but I don't think we do. I mean, we kind of do. Maybe this is the limit. Anyway, ooh, we could get to the top of this tower here. Yeah, we do seem to be getting a little bit higher each time. Let's have a look on here anyway. So, let's see. We are part way into a mission here. What is this thing? Somebody just left their rope up here. Somebody just left their climbing rope hanging around. I don't suppose that's something we can gather. Can we even pick it up? No, so it's not an object. Now this is one of the first times in this game I'm very much reminded here of my experiences in Elite Dangerous. This is what I find myself craving sometimes, is to jump into Elite Dangerous and just go somewhere where there's no one around and just listen. To the sounds of cosmic forces at work. Okay, anyway, let's carry on with the mission. We're here to what are we here to do? Okay, we just got to level up. That's cool. What a really cool way to start the video. So we've got a structure over there. We might have to do a little bit of investigating on this place, because I think this is one of my this is one of the more intriguing places. There's no animals around here. It's a really, really beautiful environment, actually. Let me just remind myself. Oh, we're here to collect a debt. So let's head inside. The guy asked us to be nice to this guy, didn't he? So let's put our weapon away. Now I have experimentally installed, as you may see there, a mod that just doubles the speed at which those doors open. That's the first time I've seen it in action. Unfortunately, the sound is not synced, but I think I can live with that, in all honesty. Alright, here's our guy. What's he doing out here? Just hanging out by himself, with no one else around. Lots of circuit boards here, all different kinds. Some ammo, free of charge. Festive Neo City poncho. I mean, you know, we can at least take a look, can't we? A Neo City poncho. Huh. How do I inspect it? Oh, so when you inspect it, it actually shows it on your character. Honestly, I actually quite like that. Can I wear that? Oh, I can't wear them both. Unfortunately, that will be modded at some point. Obviously, we'll be able to wear ponchos on top of our current outfit. So I think I'll stick with the one we've got. Okay, let's say hello to whoever this guy is. Delinquent Mercenary.
I should have known it. There's no hole deep enough, no rock desolate enough that Galbank won't find you in time. If you're here for payment, I've got none to give. Sold everything to retire comfortably in obscurity.
This guy's got a voice that makes me instantly like him, and I instantly want to treat him with kindness. What is that? Okay, I'm here to collect... Or ask him. Let's ask him why he defaulted.
I spent my life trying to get ahead. No matter how much I tried, it never took.
I feel you, man.
So these past few, I've just been barely scraping by. The marks keep getting younger, and my ship just keeps getting older. At a certain point, I knew the game was rigged. So I maxed out my limits and headed off. As you can see, I'm not looking to live a life in luxury, just a simple, quiet life.
Honestly, I respect it.
Afraid it might come to that. Listen, I won't go peaceful, and I can't pay you. So the way I see it is you have a choice. We fight and see who's lucky. Or dead. Or maybe you leave here. Say it was a bum lead. It happens from time to time. Give an old fellow a peaceful retirement.
How much do you owe?
Well, I maxed out my credit limit.
Ooh.
So, 10,000 credits. I mean, with all the interest payments I've made over the years, Galbank still made a profit off me.
Oh, I like him, but that's a lot of credits, isn't it? The only way to keep Galbank off your back permanently is by taking this.
You have no idea what this means to me. Listen, stranger, I've seen a lot of things, but nothing like you. Take this. My sidearms seen me through more scrapes than I could count. It's just gathering dust now. You deserve it.
What did we get? A solace. The one weapon that I tend not to use. Oh wait, no, that's a different gun. Oh, okay. It's worth 10,000 credits. 10,320. Interesting. So we also have another mod installed now, which I think triples the amount that we get from contraband. So whereas before, you know, selling contraband didn't really seem to give us very much. Now it's within our interest if we get contraband to try to sell it. We get a bit more for it, not too much more, but you know, more than we were for sure. So let's take a look at this pistol. Can zoom in on this too. Very detailed, aren't they? The models. Very, very cool. That's one thing that I have no complaints about so far is the guns in this game. Oops. What did I click there? Okay, I accidentally clicked off the screen. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's take a look at this gun here. Oh, nice. It's a nice looking gun, that's for sure. Also, what have we got here? So anything else to say? Old timer.
I don't know if my life was worth saving, but you did it anyway.
Alright, cool. So we got a really cool gun. Let's head off. I would like to explore this world a little bit more. And maybe we head over here. Our ship shouldn't be too far away, just that way. Yes, there's a cave there. We've got a cave there. And another structure here. Let's just have a little look on our surface map here. See what else is in the environment. More unknowns here. I mean, they do kind of reveal to you what they are, don't they? Based off of the symbol, at least to a degree, I suppose. Okay, so anyway, at the very least, we're going to head over and check out this structure here, which looks more and more interesting the further in we go. This view too, I noticed. I did this last night after I finished my previous video. That getting a view of the landscape like this, for me personally, really ups the level of intrigue, because, you know, obviously we can see a lot of these places in the distance, and just that alone just makes me very curious as to exactly what's going on here. This looks like it might be some sort of... They're spaces, aren't they? Alright, let's see how we go here. This has got some sort of break on it, this pistol, so I don't think it's going to be silenced. Let's throw down a save. Be interested in fighting in this environment too with low gravity. Where did he go? Yeah, the atmosphere here is really cool. What happened to him? This is a bad guy, isn't it?
Illegal intrusion.
Oh, their bodies fall in slow motion. Did you see that? Oh, it's ecliptics. These guys are quite tough, aren't they? Apparently there's zero What on earth is this? A floating computer outside the building in the middle of nowhere with nothing on it. Okay. Alright. I love his suit, man. His suit looks real... Oh, okay. We've triggered some sort of alarm here. Check that out. Okay, the stats on it are pretty shitty, but the suit itself looks really cool. Let's have a look at... What else did I pick up? A pack here. Basic boost pack. Nowhere near as good as the one we've got. This gun is really powerful. Oh, dude, these what do you call it? The effects here, slow motion effects, are just really, really cool. I don't think I've fought in like almost 0G before. Not like this, anyway. Orion, is that a gun? You know for a fact we're heading inside. Got footsteps here somewhere. Is it? Is that footsteps or what? Reckon there's anything up here or what? Curious, guys, curious. This is a new location for us. So that's a landing pad, isn't it? Some credits. Hey, there's actually a an elevator here. Oh, power's required. Well, how do I trigger the power then? Oh, this is a storage container. Well, that's new. Haven't identified one of those before. I like this gun, guys. I think it was worth it. It seems pretty powerful. It's very powerful.
You hear that?
Is it too powerful? I'm not a big fan of how the sight is kind of blocked here with the light, but you know, you can't have everything in life, can you? What about these drinks? Can I get access to that? Oh, got him. This gun came flying over here. This is the kind of gun that would really benefit from extra spawns. Alright, what have we got here? Manufactured component. What's this? 0G gimbal. Metabolic agent. Okay, great. We're finding a lot of crafting resources in here. This makes me think that there might actually be some workbenches around here somewhere. Berserker calibrated coachman. We're gonna be overburdened here any second, aren't we? Yeah, we've got an industrial workbench here. Very, very soon. Potentially in this episode or potentially in the next episode. I really want to start inquiring at least a little bit into the settlement building in the game. I'm learning more and more about it through videos, tutorials and stuff. And yeah, because, you know, obviously more and more people are now kind of at that point in the game. More and more content creators. And so, got an orange there. Blue Neo City Poncho. 3-star Captain's Log. Permanently increased carrying capacity. Personal Digiframe. So, yeah, very soon I want to be... Why did I know that bag was going to swing? I'm learning more and more about the settlement crafting and how essential it is late game, mid to late game. And I feel we're still in early game yet actually. But you know, soon enough, mag pressure tank. Soon enough we're gonna have to bite the bullet and start to do some crafting. Some settlement building stuff. It also makes me think that I might end up defaulting on my payment, the house payment, so we can, you know, otherwise, well, it's going to cost us 500 credits a week and 150,000 credits to pay off the full loan. And I think that the house is more of an aesthetic thing than functional. I could be wrong on that. What is the damage on this gun? Solace. 43 physical damage. No wonder it's shredding people. Everything else is just... I mean, this is good. This tends to kill people in one hit too. But all of these other pistols... Even this sniper rifle, whichever it is here. Mind you, okay, the coachman is 104. 105. So, no wonder it's shredding through people, this thing. So I went to, yeah, there's definitely something odd going on, isn't there, here with something. We're noticing a lot of missing textures somewhere or structures. Update friend foe settings, recalibrate friend foe, protect current user, remove combat inhibitors, and activate units. We've got ammo. Yeah, that's one thing I would like to see changed, is when you get struck by a melee attack, your character freezes. You lose all control of your... Holy smokes. You lose all control of your character for about 3 seconds, so you just got to stand there. You can't even really move or run away. You've just got to stand there and wait to be able to shoot them, which is... Okay, I can see a little bit of logic in it, in terms of you've just been hit. It's, you know, supposed to represent maybe like going into shock a little bit, or being shocked by the attack. But it just feels stupid. It really just feels idiotic. As if, you know, why is my character standing here, waiting to get hit again? Not shooting, not defending himself, not doing anything, not even running away. It's like a staggered hit, isn't it? I wonder if maybe there's a perk for that. It strikes me that this game, so many things that are locked behind perks, it strikes me as a sort of thing that could have a perk attached to it. Oh, this guy's a bit tougher. Okay, this must be like a mini boss. I have noticed that about these environments. They do all seem to have like one character, don't they, towards the end, who's, well, yeah, I guess what you would call a mini boss. His health stats are way higher than everyone else's. Okay, so we've got another location in here. I thought I was at the end. Can I pick these things up? Oh, I can. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, explosion could have been a bit more substantial. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Wow. So these things dispense helium. Come on now. Oh wow, this person is actually tough. About time we came across someone who is tough. Interesting, so this whole place is explosive then. I mean, in my head while I was walking around, I was thinking, as these little red things were exploding, like, I feel like more explosions should be happening, so that's cool. Okay, what have we got here? Research lab? Now, we might actually, although I don't think we've got any resources on us, and I don't think these things hook up to our ship. Yeah, so it's all from our own inventory. Have I got 83 iron on me? Or is it actually connected to my ship? I don't have 83 iron on me, do I? Maybe I do. We did spend... No, I definitely don't. So it is connected to our ship. Alright, well that's really cool. So what I'm going to do right now is head down here and gather up all of this helium. Or as much helium as possible from this place. Finding some new weapon types here too, that I'm not completely familiar with. Skip pack, that's a backpack, isn't it? A boost pack. So let's go around here then and gather, I guess, all of this helium. It's just sitting here not being used after all. Yeah, it's making me think maybe I've gone past a few other resources prior to this and not realized that some of these... Oh, are these just going to continue to fill up with helium? I wonder if this is somewhere we should make a note of for our own future settlement building, or rather at least resource gathering if we need helium. I feel like these things are actually filling up, potentially, from these canisters, like they're active, you know? They're an active... Requires computer. Ah. Is that going to be... Oh, that's storage. Okay, I was thinking maybe that was the place outside that we couldn't get in. So I've missed a computer somewhere then. So these ones are empty. Already did them then. Okay, so where was that room? Have we been through here yet? I'll take that as a yes. Okay, obviously we're really overburdened, so I will sort through my inventory. Okay, so we're doing some upgrades here. This one is blocked because we need Outpost Engineering rank 1. Now let me actually have a look here at our skills before we do anything else. Outpost Engineering is probably going to be... Is it in tech? It's probably going to be in science, isn't it? Weapon Engineering, Research Methods. Okay, so I should definitely get that one at the very least. Outpost Engineering is a lot higher. So resources required to craft items and complete research projects is reduced by 10%. So I suppose, yeah, we're gonna be looking at this eventually. So I'll spend a few minutes here getting us through some of these initial... I think I'm less... Discover how to construct additional furniture and decorations. I mean, yeah, eventually maybe. I think decorations I'm not too fussed about. Robots I like the idea of though. Let's get this beryllium. I think I was delivering... Was I delivering beryllium in Elite Dangerous last night? Anyway. So we can't get any of these yet because we don't have Outpost Engineering rank 1. Weapon mods, I feel, will be fun. So we'll get this as well. Research Project Paramount, yeah, that's coming completed. So we'll do everything that we can for the time being. All these, obviously, components that we've picked up are greatly helping us out here. Optics and laser mods. This one we also got. Very good. Last time I tried to do this in the other playthroughs, a lot of these elements were missing. So clearly this time round we're doing a better job of gathering the gear that we need. So we're a little bit low on polymers, but we had enough to get it done. I suppose performance enhancements, medical treatments, this could be good too. Looks like we've almost got enough to cover absolutely all of these basic basic craftables here. So we don't have this one, tetrafluorides. So that's one thing obviously I haven't yet discovered. Did I do all of this one and this one? Decorations, I mean we might as well do it. We are here after all, so you know we've got the gear. And what else? Food. So we can't do performance enhancements. We don't have tetrafluorides. Old Earth cuisine. Ah. Interesting. So, obviously, it's essential to actually grab this stuff. Beverage development. Spice. Luckily, we seem to have everything we need. Water. Brilliant. What's left? Mixology. Can't make this one. Can do this one. Spice, can do this one. Any overflow? A little bit of overflow there. Oh, 1 out of 2. Okay, so everything that we can do for now, we have done for now. Mixology, 1. Yeah, we can't do that one. These ones, obviously, we need extra. Oh, we need gastronomy, rank 1 for that. This one needs outpost engineering and botany. Alright, well, we'll get around to that when we can. So at least we know now. Oh, that was... Oh, no, wait. Those are all the same menus here. Yeah, okay, so the menus are doubled up. Never mind. Alright, so we've done some research for the time being. That's cool. Let's get this safe open. What are we looking at here? I tell you what, I'll do this one on camera. I don't normally do these, but I'm sure maybe one or two of you are intrigued about this. So now we need to find this, not this one. This one here. Nope. So it's not going to be that one then. Let's go with this. And oh, we've also got this one here. Alright, so this one might actually take me a minute, guys. So I will get these in order. And I will see you on the other side of this entertaining equation. It's not going to be that one. So which one's left? Alright, I'll see you in a second. Alright, we've got this all lined up here. There we go. Trauma pack, 430 credits. Actually a pretty good one. Supply shelf, anything useful? A microsend regulator. Used as a component in crafting. Alright, I think we're pretty much done with this location then. So let's get out of here. I didn't find the computer, did I? I really want to, because this storage room here looks like it would be potentially very interesting to us. But I have not found the appropriate terminal. At least I don't think I have. Well, I'm not going to spend hours looking for it. But yeah, I feel like this potentially would be quite a lucrative location. That storage unit there. Turn my light off. Maybe if we come across a computer terminal on the way out. I do find it a little bit weird that our O2 continues to deplete while we're moving, like while we're floating through the air like this, because we're not doing anything to expend energy. Yeah, this is one of those doors that I think you can cut through. So there is still obviously a few locations here that I feel it would be worth exploring if we could. However, I'm lost and I can't remember how to get out of here, so allow me to try to remember where to go. Okay, yeah, there's a door here that's got a computer terminal on the other side of it. According to who? Aren't you supposed to be my friend?
You are not allowed in this area.
Who are you talking to?
I am currently engaged in the completion of my assigned task. Please do not interfere.
Who's he talking to, though?
You need to leave this area immediately.
Who's he talking to?
You are not allowed in this area.
Is there some sort of creature here? I'm hearing like clicking, weird clicking noises.
You need to leave.
I feel like he's talking to a creature of some sort. Okay, so we've got some more store. Oh, these are all storage containers.
You need to leave.
Have we been here yet? Yeah. Yes, we have. What about these? Are these storage? No.
You need to leave.
Any other storage? So, these ones... Helium, xenon.
You are not allowed in this area.
Yeah, there's definitely some sort of creature around here that he's talking to. Oh wow, there's storage everywhere that I missed.
Leave this area immediately.
That was his station, wasn't it? Well, I really feel like it's worth
Leave this area.
just quickly scanning around this location for more of those storage containers. What about these ones? No. This one? No. Here we go. Yeah, obviously I completely missed these, so I'm going to have to keep an eye out for these going forward as we come to these places. I've started to see on some other content creators' clips. He's talking to this, isn't he? He's talking to that. I've started to see on some other videos
This area is off limits.
just a little glimpse at the higher level zones and the higher level enemies, and it really does look like this game opens up tremendously as you progress further on across the map. Places that we're nowhere near even close to getting to just yet. Alright, so what I might do is fly us back. Shrapnel grenade? Fly us back to our ship because I can't get there while I'm over encumbered. All of these things have been searched. More storage. Right, I've definitely got to keep an eye on that then, because I've totally missed all these containers. Wherever we've been up to now, if they've been around, I haven't found any of them. These places are really good for resources. Alright, so let me do the things. Now there's one thing to note that's quite interesting about this whole fast travel, not fast travel, but movement system, is even though you've run out of O2, you actually still regenerate stamina. So actually I'll show you here if I take us down to the floor. So we've run out of O2, so here, just watch. Now we won't die, our health can only go so low, we can still run, then we will slow down. Will we? Are we just going to keep running forever? No, we've reached the bottom of our... Oh, we can still run. I don't know if we have some sort of perk. This is new to me. I've been doing this off camera, running, and then eventually you run out of stamina like this, so you just wait a second and you can start running again. But clearly, maybe we took a perk, did we, that allows us to just have infinite stamina? When we're over encumbered we can still run. I'm not sure about that. But I am sure that it's very cool. If not a little immersion breaking, but it's very cool for our gameplay that we can run forever. Alright, I suppose I will see you at the ship. It's really cool to look at these weapons that we've put on the ship from outside, because in the ship builder they look tiny, but obviously out here they are absolutely massive. It's our missile launchers we have on each side, here and here and here, and this thing, a massive cannon of some sort, the Mauler cannon, and the detail, the attention to detail is really, really cool. Can you imagine what sort of things modders are going to come up with, guys? It's so exciting. The future of this game is absolutely... Thought I was going to hurt myself then. The future of this game is absolutely fantastic already, and you just know it. You just know it's coming. I heard yesterday that there's already talks in the community around basically making Star Wars in this game. With all of the planets around, people are already talking about literally recreating... Are we full? No, we're not. They're already talking about... This might actually really burden our inventory here. This one. Yeah, we're at max. Okay, well, we'll have to do something about that. Maybe let's go and try and put some more cargo capacity on our ship. I tried to build an outpost just quickly then outside here, but it's an extreme environment, and that means we need a higher rank of whatever it is, outpost, building. This is our bed here. Let's sleep for an hour and fully regenerate all of our health. So yeah, people are already talking about what... what planets they're going to build. Obviously, the ship building designs, some of the... These people are repeating themselves, aren't they? We are going, you know... Yeah, some of the people are already building ships.
Having someone from House Varun among us is a new experience. I'm certain they're unsure if you even wish to be approached at all. Give them time, Andrasia.
Coming over
They'll
there.
come around. I promise.
Audio thing. So that's very exciting to have Star Wars in this game, and you just know people are going to be turning powers into force powers and creating quest lines for the dark side of the force and the light side of the force. You just know it's coming. Whole Jedi factions and Sith factions. It's that one alone is enough reason to be extremely excited about what's coming for this game, let alone the other sort of creative endeavors that people will get involved in. Okay, so we're going to be going back to Jemison. I feel like we're really hovering around these basic systems, which is fine. We're still, you know, basically a beginner in the game anyway. We want to go here. Let's just get it going. So anyway, yeah, it's exciting. The future of this game is very, very exciting indeed. All right, while we're here, I might just see about very quickly adding in some... Well, I'm going to have to do a little bit of work, aren't I, on this? Adding in some further cargo.
Anything I can help you with?
Let me modify my ship.
Sure, have at it.
Alright, so we've added in some more cargo bays. We've had to extend the ship a little bit. We're now, we've got earrings on, or like mufflers on our ears. We've added in a much better reactor, so we have far more pips now to be able to spread around. We've increased our grav drive. We do have one warning, which is that we are slightly immobile because we're so heavy, but I can't add any more elements to the ship without being a higher level, or without, yeah, well, just without being a higher level and having access to higher level components. So this is going to have to do. We have been flying basically with one warning. We are spending 35,000 credits on our ship here. So what do I do here? Don't do that. No. All items we move to the cargo hold. There are warnings. Don't confirm exit. I want to do it this way. Okay, same thing. Yes. Go. So that's modified. We just spent 35 grand, which is fine. We now have far more power for our ship. Okay, so that's good.
I'm sure.
In the meantime, let me just quickly see. That's our Razor Leaf. That's the one we sold to them. That's 124,000. We got about 20,000 credits, I think, for that ship when we sold it. That's another one I think we've sold to them. That's another one we've sold to them. So really interesting to see that the ship seller actually keeps hold of the ships that you sell to them. I don't think we're going to buy a ship, guys. But that's nice, isn't it? That's a really cool looking ship. But I think I would rather build the ships, because it's actually a lot of fun. It takes a little bit of time, and it's a bit fiddly, you know. You've got a lot of components to consider, but I really actually do enjoy the ship manufacturing part of this game. This is a really cool looking ship too, and I'm sure there are other ships yet to be found that we have not even discovered. So I'm going to sell some items, but already after selling a few weapons, he's out of credits. Isn't that always the way? So that's going to do. Let's make our way over to where we need to be to hand in this bounty mission. I'll tell you what, I'll see you there.
The fastest rising corporation in all the settled systems. Power, prestige, money. As a member of the Ryujin family, you can have it all.
We're hearing a lot about this Ryujin thing, aren't we? I guess we're going to have to check it out at some point. I'm just having enough fun, I feel, kind of being a mercenary for the time being. It's just cool getting out there, exploring, doing missions here and there. But I'm pretty sure the big money is in
Good luck out there.
pursuing those main quests.
We got the payment and a really moving letter from the old guy.
Cool.
It's powerful stuff. Just glowing about what a model employee you are. Take this. You've more than earned it.
5,500 credits will do me. We got a really cool pistol out of it. I'm curious about how far this guy's mission quest line goes.
Together we can really make a difference.
Oh, is that it? For every delinquent there's caught, there's so many that get away. Is it worth it?
We have to try. Every time someone skips out, those credits just don't go away. And those are credits that could have been a loan for a mom and pop trying to start a hydroponic farm. Or they could take a bite out of our share prices. I mean, all sorts of retirement funds pay out a little less. I know it seems, well, hopeless. But what we do matters.
Right, so I guess that's it then.
Absolutely.
All right.
Gal Bank makes civilization possible. We make sure that our reputation is flawless, so people can depend on us to invest for their future, save up for a new apartment, or just buy some groceries. True, collections isn't the most glamorous part of the bank, but we all serve our part.
All right, so let's leave it at that for now then. So it looks like the end of the quest line would have been either a big fight with that bounty hunter, or well, what we got, this gun, the mission reward, the gun. So yeah, that's that done. All right, I suppose we should probably then try to make a little bit more of some headway with regards to the main quests, acquiring these powers, which I never use because I just forget about them. We also haven't even spoken to Sam Coe yet. We've got the list mission to do at some point. We've got to complete a planet survey, establish a cargo link, apply for the assistant to the director job. The home thing we're going to sit with. I get a feeling that later on we will have more than enough money to pay for this. For the time being, we're not using the house, but it's not costing us anything either. If we default, we just can't access the house. So, you know, use the hand scanner to place an outpost beacon. Investigate brownouts in the well. I tell you what, while we're here, because we've only got about 10 or so minutes left, this mission is here in this area. He wants us to join the Vanguard, talk to the bartender at Viewport, or the scientist by the tree. Let's go and investigate the brownouts. So apparently this is quite far away. So I will make our way over there. And I suppose, unless... Oh, okay, it's not far away at all. What was I looking at then? Oh, I was looking at that icon over there. Intriguing. Yeah, honestly, I'm very, very close at the moment to diving... Really? To diving deeply into the new... So we've been playing Fallout Anomaly a little bit on the channel. The mod list is in development. But as we speak, actually last night, the next big...
Then I realize my tank sprung a leak. I'm stuck. And the only place close enough to land... Wait.
You're not suggesting.
Tolaman 2, Terramorph Heaven. So, I sat down, grabbed the highest caliber weapon I've got, and start walking.
Bull. If that had actually happened, you wouldn't be standing here.
No lie. Hell, you're welcome to go ask around the Marine outpost I stumbled into. You're the only reason I'm still breathing.
Set foot on that death trap. I think I'll just take your word for it.
Tolaman 2. Interesting. Okay, so that's something we should... I can't search for it though, you know, like I've got no idea at all where that is in this world. And from what I can gather here, I have no idea how to search through any of these systems without doing this, what we're doing here, where you have to scan everyone. But you know, there's a lot here too, isn't there? And Proxima Centauri. Anyway, we'll obviously find it at some point. Hawking. What's the furthest one away? Bohr. Fermi. Okay, alright. So we're getting into the physics. Physics denoted planets. Anyway. Last night, where on earth do I get access to this mission? Last night there was an update for Fallout Anomaly. The next big update, which means it's going to be a while before... Guys, I'm very confused right now. I don't know how to get over here. Maybe I should fast travel to it. Let me just say... What I'm trying to say is, one of the things I'm most excited about in that game is this Guns for Hire mod that they have in Fallout 4. I'm going to try and get this out. Where you know, you have to earn your living. Oh, wow. Okay, we've just come back here. You have to earn your living. You have to get a job. And, yeah, you have to earn just to live. And so I'm very excited about pursuing that in space here. That kind of gameplay. One of the coolest things about being in these worlds is, you know, if you feel like you have to get a job to live and survive in the world, and that there's, you know, the gameplay demands that you become an active citizen in the world and learn about the economy and buy food and water. Maybe you do have to pay rent. Maybe you have to rent a place and live there, or your outpost that you build has a resource cost, or whatever. You have to pay taxes. I just really like the idea of being immersed in the world as a citizen, as opposed to a character who can just run around and cause chaos. You know, to actually be immersed in the world and have to play the game by the rules of the society, or find ways to, like, well, basically become a criminal in the eyes of the game world, maybe without even being caught or something, you know. So I look forward to exploring that greatly in this game as the modding immersion factor increases, which it does day by day as... Oh, I take my helmet off. Yeah, as more and more mods are released. So it's very, very, very interesting and exciting times for this game. You just know incredible things are coming. You see some of the stuff that's out for Fallout now and Skyrim.
Nice to see a fresh face around here.
Oh.
You stop in whenever you'd like. Do you know why this place has stood for so long? I make sure everyone's comfy. I tell it like it is, and I don't take any shit. Stay as long as you like, and don't be a stranger.
Does she react if we come in and sit down? Can we, like, order things here, or... Again, this is, you know for a fact this is going to be one of those features that gets added in. Because, you know, they should, shouldn't they? They should respond. There's mods for Skyrim that already do that when you walk into a place and you sit down as somebody comes over and offers you service. So anyway, it's very, very, very exciting times.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself.
Oh, okay.
Understand?
What are you...
No
are you...
causing trouble.
Oh,
No shortage
you're...
of hungry mouths to feed around here.
You're the owner.
Keep
What's...
us on our toes. Nothing else.
What's the story?
Mom, that's Kay, gets all the credit. Started making sure people felt welcome back when I was just a kid. She had one rule. No causing trouble. Everyone abided by it. Put their differences aside when they came through the door. After a few years of feeding so many mouths, we needed extra credits to stay afloat. Didn't mean for this to turn into a business, but here we are. If folks are willing to pay a little to have someplace to feel safe and get a decent meal, well then, we'll sure take it.
Okay, I'd like to see what's on the menu.
Yeah, you're welcome to some of whatever we've got cooking today.
You know what I realized the other day? In Fallout 4, I've never ever like been to the food vendor in, I mean, I've been there, I know what they are, but I've never felt like I had to go to the food vendor to survive, to buy food, whether it's raw meat. Obviously, you can harvest your own and stuff like that. But I just thought, what an interesting idea it would be in a mod list. And this is how I'm going to play this new update, as it's actually just being patched as we speak for Fallout Anomaly mod list. You'll see it on the channel if you want to check it out. But you have to go to vendors to buy food, so you've got to earn money to buy your food. Maybe you don't have butchering skills, or you just can't get meat off of the animals until a higher level. It's just a different way of doing it, isn't it? You're looking at it as like you've got to have a career in the world. Anyway, I'll get off the point. Let's get out of here. She doesn't seem to have too much going on, this lady.
Folks gotta look out for one another.
Can I kill these people?
That's why I started serving food.
No, see, they're not killable, are they? Listen to the sound. Everyone's screaming. Oh, you back up. I like the sound effects. That's interesting. Alright, I tend to do this at the end of my episodes. I do this sometimes after I finish the video. However, I was just testing. Ladies and gentlemen, I was just testing. Sometimes I'm curious as to whether or not NPCs are flagged as essential or not essential. And I am absolutely, definitely 100% very soon. Did you see that? What were you doing just then? Absolutely 100% doing a playthrough with the mod that removes the essential flag from everyone in the world, so that everyone can die and you can kill everyone. And that means, yeah, the consequences for actions are way more severe.
And I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming.
Hello, Louisa.
Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
Okay, so what exactly are you investigating?
We're trying to isolate a power drain, which looks like it's the result of a large amount of power being rerouted through various subsystems.
Oh.
But it's kind of a two-person job. Someone needs to find the junction boxes associated with those subsystems and power them down. The other person needs to monitor the system remotely. It's pretty simple, really, and relatively safe. Only a small chance of electrocution.
And I'm guessing I'm the one who has to run around and find all of the things to switch.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
It's quite an interesting way to get the player to run around the place, isn't it? And check the place out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as our spacefaring reincarnation of the one and only Mr. Marcus Aurelius, who absolutely needs to get his beard sorted, because it's looking a little bit blotchy. Anyway, we might do that if we can. I'm sure there's like a hairdressers or barbers around here somewhere. And aside from that, he's doing pretty good. I am definitely, absolutely enjoying this game far more than I did when I first started playing it. The mods really do make a difference for myself. And, you know, I noticed that a lot of the systems that were kind of given to you up front in the gameplay in the first few hours were actually quite shallow. And obviously, after spending probably around about 20 hours now in game, in total, I'm starting to get much more familiar with the experience, and some of the subtleties of the depth of the design of this world is starting to come to light, and it's just really, really good. I've got no complaints with the gameplay as of lately. the biggest change for myself being the combat. The difference now that I feel in gunplay, it's no longer boring. It's really quite engaging, and that alone is enough to make me want to keep jumping in and having more experiences. The world as well, I'm getting more and more drawn into the world. I'm enjoying the shipbuilding. The flight is not still super tantalizing, the flight mechanics. The space combat though is pretty fun. I'm having a bit of fun with that. I'd like to get into a bit more of that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do us for another episode. Please do remember, check the description down below. There's all sorts of interesting stuff happening down there for you, should you be interested in getting some insight into other series that we have going on the channel, as well as series past. There's absolutely loads and loads of stuff happening all over the place. And I do hope you will return, won't you, to another episode very soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.